What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD. All right, so let's jump right into this. So, real quick, just a quick update on Fetch. Right now, we are sitting at around 22 cents, a little over 22 cents. A couple things that I did want to point out for today is we did have a nice run. The whole market right now is having a nice run. BTC Bitcoin sitting right under 30 grand as of today. Now, I did see that there was some news that, kind of the same thing that started to spike the other day, that whenever we did get up to 30,000 for Bitcoin and got rejected quickly, it was because of an ETF approval. There's still news coming out that there's probably going to be an approval within the next few weeks is what we're seeing. Supposedly from the SEC, they're putting out some wordage that they're ready to settle and basically approve the ETF for Bitcoin. So we'll see how that works. But if you're in crypto, regardless if you're not in particularly Bitcoin, it's still going to help any project, because it's going to basically open up the floodgates for a lot of people to invest in Bitcoin, maybe not directly, but into the crypto space itself. So with that being said, you see Fetch. So we've been kind of, I haven't really come up with an update in the last few weeks with Fetch because really nothing crazy's been going on, right? It's been just really this boring price action. We did see, like I said, we saw this nice spike. We haven't seen a spike like this in a while. We really haven't. From where it bottomed out, and I did catch this bottom yesterday to add to my bag, it's up about 11% as of yesterday's bottom, right? What I wanted to point out is, if you can see, this fib right here, this 618, we tapped this perfectly and got rejected, right? I'm not going to say necessarily rejection, but we did tap that 618, which is basically the 22.2 mark, and we did basically get rejected from that spot. Now, I'm guessing we'll probably retest it as long as the market continues to roll. If you can see, we hit it yesterday, right? We've hit this before multiple times, and actually, if you see, when we were on a run coming back down, wasn't exact, but it was a spot where we almost basically were finding some support. So that 618 is going to be a spot where we're going to need a lot of momentum from the buyers to really break through there. I think if we could break through that 618, we're probably going to be coming up. We'll probably fly up, most likely up to this next zero point 0.5 fib, somewhere in between, that 22.2 and that 23.5 mark, somewhere around there. I have this blue line, which is above the zero point 0.5, somewhere around the 23.7. This has been a mark, obviously, you can see right here, but obviously previously we have hit this spot multiple times on our way up and been rejected. So that would be the next really key spot, I'd say, other than that 0.5, because you can see even with the 0.5 fib, before maybe a few weeks ago, last month, it looks like on the 19th, the 20th of September, we were hitting our head on this 0.5, which is somewhere around that 23.6 mark. So we're going to have to, keep monitoring it, but I just wanted to come up with a quick update. As far as right now, we did get rejected at that 22.2, but the market does look great. Bitcoin right now currently hitting 29.99, right at 30,000. Basically, what I want to see and what we all want to see is Bitcoin needs to get past 30,000. 30,000 has been that spot where it keeps hitting its head, and then it quickly gets rejected. I think today's pump is going to be a little bit different than the other day's pump. The other day, if you guys recall, Bitcoin, shot up to 30,000 and it was immediately rejected, and we started moving right back down. You can see right now we're hovering right under 30,000, which is a bullish sign in my eyes, where it's really just setting up. Right now, the buyers are setting up to really get past that 30,000 mark. I don't think we're going to, fly by, but I wouldn't be surprised. We just hit 30,000 right now. If you can see, we're at 30,000 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we can really get some good momentum going. We might be able to break 31 today, 31,000. So we'll see how that goes. If we do break 31,000, expect Fetch to be moving as well. Like I said, key levels to be watching for is going to be that next 0.5 at around 23.5. And then obviously right past that 23.5 is going to be a nice pivotal spot that we're going to see some rejection at 23.77. That's pretty much what I'm going to be pointing out. If you're on the sidelines looking for Fetch, would I buy in right now? Obviously, I'm not giving out any financial advice, but always have patience. Right now wouldn't be a terrible spot at 22 cents. We are, like I said, we're up 10+% in the last day. But if you zoom out on Fetch, I mean, just like if you zoom out on every project, Fetch is pretty much down just like every other project, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're looking at this as a long-term play like myself, luckily I was able to buy in at lower levels. But if I was looking on the sidelines and came across Fetch and saw the potential that Fetch has, then that I would look at 22 cents maybe not as a bad starting off point for a DCA in. But other than that, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. If you hit the like button, you're sending out that algorithm for other people that are in the crypto space that maybe aren't looking for Fetch, but it'll come across their timeline on YouTube, and you never know. We could bring in some new investors, bring in some new interests into the space, because Fetch is going to be a force to reckon with the AI for blockchain. This is going to be the project right here that I think is going to really, really stand out on our next bull run. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much.